So the game just got a patch that added VR mode. It launches in theater mode if you have your VR headset on, and then you will get an option to change it to VR mode. It only supports the DualSense, so don't try using your VR Sense 2 controllers. And there you go. The game is running in VR. I have played the first 2 levels of this when I thought it got VR mode like a week ago, but it had not. It was just updated on the PlayStation Store, but the patch had not released. I contacted the developer. The developer said, no, that was a mistake, but it's basically the patch was stuck in certification. Expected it really soon. Here it is. And so let's see, the options look like they're the same as the non-VR game. So anti-aliasing, fog. I guess if I don't like fog, I can turn fog off. Don't know why I would want or not want fog. Don't know. I'm gonna keep it on. Post-processing, shadows, subtitles, all that I think is fine for me. I like the game's music and sound effects. I'm gonna keep all that default. The manual kind of explains there's a little story. You will get a little tiny cutscene that explains the same thing. And then there's other stuff here where it goes into full detail on various strategies, types of towers, types of enemies. All that stuff is all here. But you can just play and learn as you go, because there's a little voiceover that tells you for this type of unit you need to use this type of tower and so on. And I'll talk about it a little bit as well. And I'm just going to start and see how it works as a VR game.
The year is 2184. Mankind is on the brink of extinction. Earth has been destroyed. The last remaining survivors have fled to planet Zerion 12 in order to colonize and repopulate the human race. The planet is overrun by an alien species called Zectids. You will need to lure them to the surface and clear the planet sector by sector. It is our only hope for humanity's survival.
So that's the story, basically. And then you just have 12 levels. 12 sectors that you have to clear, or levels. It is not an easy game, but it's also not a hard game. I think the difficulty would be picking the right strategy. So I've done the first 2 levels, and I deleted my save file just so that I get the intro and everything else, and play it as a VR game. So I'm going to start here.
Sector 1. We've discovered several potential sectors, but we need to clear out any Zectids inhabiting the areas.
Alternative is that I put that
Once the
here.
sectors are clear, we can begin the colonization phase. An attraction beacon has been constructed in each sector to lure out the Zectids. While the beacon itself can damage and kill the creatures, if it suffers too much damage, it will be destroyed. We will need to construct towers to kill the lured out creatures. We've constructed support structures to build the towers on so they have stability. You may be able to construct towers on certain areas of the terrain, but the towers will become unstable and suffer damage.
Let's try it that way. I wish you could advance the first wave. That's one of my critiques of this. But I do like, the game I think is better as a VR game where you can use your headset to aim at things and select things than all with your D-pad. Using a cursor to move this aim thing around.
Get ready. They're emerging.
Audio I can adjust right here, so I'm going to make it a little bit quieter on the sound effects.
Stand your ground, Marines!
finish up. Got some extra money there.
Species seem to have an extra thick layer of armor. You'll need to construct an armor button tower to remove their armor before we can do any damage to them.
Alright. How? One of them goes through. I should have. Perfect. First, can just do this. I'm gonna try removing this fog, see what it does. Ah, there you go. So, is fog good or? This is part of atmosphere for this level, but it's clearer without it. I guess I'll toggle that. Nothing's getting through. I need to look. From here to there. More armored bugs. Get rid of them. I don't know if there's one wave or more for this first level. Armored bugs. options. So aliasing, post-processing shadow. I don't want to remove any of that, but I'm going to remove this for a second. Just to So as I'm shaving left and right, I can see that there's reprojection. But let's go back to where it had anti-aliasing on, because I don't think I noticed it before. Yeah, I should notice it. When I'm zoomed out, I notice it. I have to be looking for it. Turn the fog on. No, I prefer the fog off. That mist from me. Oh, there's just mist in the environment. So even though the fog is turned off, the particle effects in the air have not gone away. So it just looks clearer. The reason I keep looking at that dollar over there is because at the end of this 15 waves, I want 2,000 banks. So if your base takes no damage and you have $2,000, credits, whatever, then you get the start. And the manual covers that. I like this. It's cool. Already, so at this point I can make more towers as long as I don't go under that too much. The main benefit is that if you kill them faster, you make more money. Yes, we are. this last wave, these bombers. It's better ways to kill them, I don't know. I think you just need these longer range towers to shoot them before they get in range and start destroying the towers. That does it. Zerion star. Level complete. And I'll do the next level.
Sector 2.
Alright. So I already know the first two waves this tower alone can handle. Triangle to turn on the path kind of line. It only does it for the flying units. I don't know why it doesn't do it for the ground units. The ground units you play and then you learn whether it's going to go right or it's going to go left. In this case I know it's going to go right because I've played this before. In Iron Guard, you know where they're spawning, and then you also have a very clear idea which way they're going to go, whether you're using barriers or anything else. And the game in general is faster. There's a lot more waiting in this one, and you can't be shooting. You're not as active. It's all turrets, but I mean this is a hybrid. Original design, you would have had the ability to control something on top of this map grid that you're controlling. I should have advanced maybe a little bit earlier, huh? Armor buster and advance. So we got 75 just from that. Five that have armor. So like repair tower, resource miner, cell tower. Barrier do. Where can you place a barrier? Why? I assume a barrier would be useful like this. Block this path, forces them to go that way. That's my guess. I've already purchased it, so it's waiting for me to deploy it. I'm gonna destroy my armor. Is this the upgrade? I should have. You put 2 barriers down and set up your whole defense somewhere else. Try the fog in this stage. Fog is so significant. It makes that background look so poor. Just definitely turn it off. I don't think it really defends itself. And the icons that you see, what's coming up next is how you know whether or not you have the right towers and stuff. These are ground troops. You can tell which ones are flying, which ones are ground, which ones are going to attack from the ground, which ones are going to attack from the air. fast ones. And then there's also bosses. The manual said something like every 3 levels. And the manual doesn't tell you the bosses are, leaves it as a secret. Tells you a lot about these other bugs. Well, all that you need to know. I didn't do the advance. Shouldn't do those things because I went 2000. Final completion. Okay, one close. It's good you can skip the waves. It's the very first wave I wish you could just start when you're ready. And skipping the other waves gives you extra points, so it's worth doing. And then I think that indicator right there is like you can deploy up to 24 towers everywhere. I don't know why you can't do certain towers right now. Maybe they'll open up as they continue the game. Power booster, bomber, launcher. Wave right now. They won't get close. This is pretty much done. I'm probably making this game look really easy, but I've already played these first 2 levels. I really lost nothing by deleting my save file. I'm already caught up. Alright. So let's try a mission that I have not completed.
Sector 3.
Okay, so this one has a flying one. 2 flying ones. And 2 of those. And they're coming. And I don't know whether they'll come from there or there. The only central platform that hits everything is there. Does that hit everything enough? If I put barriers, that will direct everything to go around. I think I need more, but I don't know where.
The Insector enemies move extremely fast. You can try to slow them down by creating a magnetic field tower.
Okay. Magnetic field tower is 500, that's expensive. Let's try this again. Alright. So what I learned for this is that if I put one barrier here, that's enough to make them not come here. This gives us more time shooting at them. I hope that works.
Insector enemies move extremely fast. You can try to slow them down by creating a magnetic field tower.
This was a 2. Kill it. Oh well. I guess I should have one here. What is coming in? Flying ones. Flying one will go... Okay, he does pass that one. He's a new one. First completion, I'm really more interested in just completing it than optimal. Oh no! red lines. Those armored guys. Oh, that's a big one. They're not. They're right there. They'll be back. Next one is also going. Those are fast ones. Armors are coming in. Armor, where are they gonna come in? I think here. How many are there? Come on. A lot. One is gonna run away. Okay, this flying guys destroyed this thing last time, so I think I need to. See what I can do. Plan doesn't work. good with them. Too bad you can't repair this. The next one is flying ones that attack again. I want to try this. Sure they were attacked. I don't think this blue ones will attack anything. The red ones I have to worry about. Tell me I can use magnetic tower when I don't have the option to build the magnetic tower. Let's try something. I'd rather put it here where we get used. Okay.
Seismic activity has increased in this sector. There is a large, unknown creature heading our way.
Oh,
Get
it's a
ready.
boss. What is that? Okay, I'm killing it. Failed on both of those accounts. Didn't get the stars, but cleared the stage. So completing a level is definitely easier than getting the stars. But I think this is a good point for me to stop. I will figure that out some other time and I'll continue this, complete the game. Works for me.